We have new information in a deadly dog attack out of Brooks County. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Carla Heath-Sands.
And I'm Jamie Worsley. Now, that attack, Carla, left a 35-year-old mother of 4 dead and one of her children seriously injured last month. We've been reporting on the brutal mauling of Courtney Williams, involving more than a dozen of her neighbor's dogs. We've learned the dog's owner is not going to be held liable because of the wording of local ordinances.
Now, as an investigation by WAOB News 10's Brittany Blake reveals, the case could actually change current Georgia law.
Thursday, May 9th was a typical day for Courtney Williams until she walked in her front yard where her neighbor's dogs attacked and killed her. When her kids got off the school bus that afternoon, they went after them and her 11-year-old son was attacked and seriously injured. Due to Brooks County local ordinance, the dog owner was not required to confine nor restrain the dogs involved in the deadly attack.
Whenever there's a serious injury or death, period, they should never be using a local ordinance.
Former state prosecutor Courtney Williams wrote Georgia's Responsible Dog Owner Act in 2012. After seeing reports of the deadly attack on Courtney Williams, she became determined to amend the state law to make it easier to prosecute owners of dogs involved in attacks.
So whether your ordinance is good or bad or not there yet, in a case like the Brooks County case, it should absolutely be a state violation.
We did some research and found 29 counties in Georgia have no animal control ordinance or poorly written ordinances, which allows them to apply the state law. The current law requires owners of dogs classified as dangerous to register with local animal control and confine them. But in order to be considered dangerous by law, a dog has to have attacked before. The dogs that killed Courtney Williams had not previously attacked.
The state law needs a lot of repair, and we hope to change that. We hope to study what needs to be changed and change it. There's been a lot of serious attacks and now we know a fatality that warrants the reason to change these things.
Now Wilkins, in partnership with the Lieutenant Governor's office, is forming a Senate study committee for the upcoming legislative session to amend the Georgia law about dangerous and vicious dog attacks. Dr. Jim Crosby has studied dangerous dogs for years.
There are typically warning flags, warning signs that give us the opportunity to intervene and remediate, to fix those problems.
In the past, Georgia state law has been used to hold dog owners legally liable in deadly dog attacks. 62-year-old Dr. Nancy Shaw was found in a ditch after being attacked by roaming dogs on May 7, 2020 in Lyons, Georgia. According to reports from Lyons Police Department, quote, Gregory Van Mosley was charged with involuntary manslaughter after evidence recently obtained from the state crime lab allowed authorities to pursue prosecuting the case, end quote. In 2022, 80-year-old Rosetta Jesselman was mauled by her daughter's 3 large dogs in Troup County, Georgia. According to Troup County Sheriff's Office, Tangia Jesselman was charged with felony involuntary manslaughter and reckless conduct.
You also have to look at the family here. The family has lost a loved one, and 3 other loved ones have been scarred for life. So imagine telling that family that the person who caused this injury is never going to face any justice. That's not right. That's not doing our duty as prosecutors or law enforcement.
The Georgia Bureau of Investigation has closed its investigation into Courtney Williams' death and provided the case file to District Attorney Brad Sheely for his review and further action in the case. We will bring you updates on air and online. Brittany Blake, WAOB, your hometown news source.